Hello dear students, let's see why chronic hyponatremia should not be corrected rapidly. For that, let us understand what is hyponatremia. At the initial stages, hyponatremia can be the serum values less than 135 millimoles per liter, and in case of severe hyponatremia, it can be less than 120 millimoles per liter. And every time we speak about osmolality, please remember sodium and glucose are very important contributors to osmolality. So that would mean to say that if sodium or glucose or both are elevated, osmolarity can be elevated. And if both of them are lesser, osmolarity can fall. Now look at this particular portion. There is a concept called as osmolytes. Example, inositol, betaine, glutamine are components called as osmolytes present inside the neuronal cells. The neuronal cells are keeping these osmolytes inside because they can attract water whenever they need water to be present inside the cells. So this will be the intracellular fluid compartment. Now imagine this to be the extracellular fluid compartment. If a patient is suffering from chronic hyponatremia, his body would have actually adjusted. So adaptation would have happened to hyponatremia. What is the adaptation? Remember, if the extracellular fluid osmolality is lesser, it means outside you have hypotonic solution. It means the solvent content is higher while the solute content is lesser. That would mean to say that the solvent would be happy to move from extracellular fluid towards intracellular fluid. Why? Because the osmolytes are present here, they can attract water. So how does your brain undergo adaptation in case of chronic hyponatremia? In case of chronic hyponatremia, the neuronal cells will start producing less amount of osmolytes. I repeat, less osmolytes produced in case of chronic hyponatremia. That would mean to say that the entry of the fluid into the neuronal cell has been decreased very much. Now at this point of time, if you go for rapid correction of hyponatremia, you will be giving sodium in high concentration inside the solution. When you give sodium high concentration, and that is creating increase in the tonicity. Now when the tonicity of the extracellular fluid increases, then that would mean to say that in the absence of osmolytes in normal content, the water will be happy to move outside. If the water starts moving outside in a rapid fashion, then intense dehydration can happen inside the cells. And when this intense dehydration happens in the neuronal cells, in case of pons, you will have the maximum effect happening in the brain stem. Now this is also referred to as, the condition is referred to as central pontine myelinosis. This is also an osmotic pontine syndrome. Now how do you treat this condition? You should not be going for a rapid correction. The best form of correction is 0.5 to 1 millimoles per kilogram per 24 hours. Or you can go for a maximum of 10 millimoles per kilogram for 24 hours. This is 1 hour. Maximum you can go for 18 millimoles per kg per 48 hours. So in 1 hour period, you will be going for a correction of 0.5 to 1 millimoles per kg. In 1 day, you can go for a correction of 10 millimoles per kg. And in case of 2 days, you can go for 18 millimoles per kg. Do not go faster than this. Correction should be targeting this. Do not go faster than this. If at all it is done faster than this, then the patient can suffer from central pontine myelinosis syndrome. So that is what we are trying to avoid in this particular patient. And this is the reason why chronic hyponatremia should not be corrected rapidly. I hope this will help you in your competitive exams and university exams. All the very best.